No. I said I have a bone, but it has nothing to do with Shanice.
So you didn't need to talk to me about anything?
No.
Okay, let's get into it. Why is Evelyn acting so shocked that Jackie is now going after Shanice? Like, come on girl, what did you think was going to happen? You've been running your mouth about Jackie and Chantel's relationship, telling anyone who would listen that they shouldn't be dating. And let's not forget, you've also been throwing shade at Chantel's mom while whispering behind her back. So now that Jackie's ready to clap back, you're surprised? Really? Honestly, I'm just annoyed that Jackie is taking forever to spill the tea. She keeps teasing us with this bone she has, but hasn't actually dropped it yet. Come on, Jackie, stop holding back. Give us the drama we're watching for a reason. Yes, folks, we're talking about Basketball Wives. And you already know how this show brings the mess. Let me break it down for you with all the juicy highlights. So, Jackie shows up to Evelyn's event, but doesn't stick around for long. Later, when she's chatting with Ty and Jennifer, Jackie says, "The vibe just felt off. That's why I didn't stay long." She mentions she doesn't know what's really going on between Britt and Denise, but something felt weird. Chantel and Jackie also talked about it. They agreed that eventually, things would probably settle down. But of course, messy Ty had to stir things up. She casually mentions, "You know Chase was there too, right?" Jackie was surprised. Wait, she was? And that's when Ty dropped the first hint of drama. "Oh, I got a bone, and I'm actually glad Chase showed up for her mom." Jennifer jumped right in. "What bone? What's going on now?" Jackie, with a little grin, says, "Brandy told me that Evelyn's been talking about me and Chantel's relationship. She asked why Evelyn didn't just call her directly if there was an issue." Jackie adds that she's thankful Shanice was there for her mom, but you could tell she was hinting at something bigger. Ty pressed her again. "So what is the bone exactly?" Jackie just smiled and said, "You'll find out soon. Just relax." And that sly smile? Classic Jackie. She knows she's got everyone waiting on her next move. Let's be real. Since Chantel joined the show, Evelyn has not been quiet about Jackie. She's made comments about Jackie's parenting, how she deals with her kids compared to Doe, and pretty much questioned her at every turn, all while pretending to be unbothered. Jackie, on the other hand, has mostly stayed quiet. But now it seems like she's done being silent. Brandy, for her part, tried to say Evelyn hasn't been messy. But Jackie is clearly preparing for a showdown. And honestly, I'm here for it. This is reality TV. We want drama, tension, and storylines that actually go somewhere. And Jackie? She's ready to deliver. Let's talk about Jackie's new project for a second. She's working on a dating segment as part of her podcast and show. If you know Jackie, you know she's been in the podcast game for a while. She was one of the first reality stars to really try and make something of it. Now, had she taken it more seriously and stayed consistent, who knows where her podcast would be today. But Jackie's always juggling 10 different things at once. Anyway, she invited a few of the ladies, Evelyn, Denise, Ty, and even me, to be part of her dating segment. Britt didn't show because she's still mad at Jackie, and Jennifer skipped it too because of her own drama. Even with that, Denise still showed up. But she made it clear, "I'm Team Chantel," she said straight to Jackie. But here's the thing, if Denise is so Team Chantel, why is she always at Jackie's events? It's obvious, Denise wants a regular spot on the show. You can tell she's trying to secure a full-time role. And honestly, she's doing a good job. She's bold, unafraid, and doesn't hold back. Once the dating event ended, and let's be honest, it was a flop, everyone was just kind of hanging around. Ty, Evelyn, Ming, and Denise were sitting around talking. No one found a good match, and the whole thing fell flat. Evelyn, being Evelyn, managed to get a little date, but nothing serious came of it. She always finds a way to make things work socially, but not romantically. So now they're just waiting for Jackie to show up. Ty, clearly trying to make her mark, turns to Evelyn and asks, "Have you and Jackie talked? Would you want to?" Evelyn says, "Yeah, I would. I really care about Chantel, and I feel bad. I never wanted to seem like I was telling them what to do. I just wish Jackie would take some responsibility." That's interesting because Jackie has also said she loves Shanice, But when Ty mentioned Jackie had a bone, Evelyn looked surprised. "Wait, what bone?" she asked. Ty tried to play it cool, acting like she wasn't trying to stir things up. "But girl, you already stirred the pot, might as well finish cooking." Then Ming, who was quietly sitting in the back, jumped in. "You know what a bone is, right?" she asked Evelyn. She explained, "It's like Jackie has some information about your daughter and doesn't want to say it in front of everyone. Basically, Jackie might have some tea that could affect Chantel or someone close to her, and she's just waiting for the perfect moment to drop it." Ty tries to backpedal and says she's not sure about all this dating stuff. Then she sees Jackie walk in and immediately hugs her butt. Right after that, Ty says, "Okay, I need to leave." Now Evelyn is looking at her like, "Seriously? Like, girl, how are you going to stir the pot and then run off before the mess explodes? If you're bold enough to spill a little tea, you should at least stay long enough to see how people react. That's just messy and shady." So Evelyn finally confronts Jackie, asking straight up, "Do you have a bone about Shanice?" Jackie says calmly, "Yes, I have a bone, but it's not about Shanice." Evelyn looks confused, almost like she doesn't believe her. "So you don't have anything?" she asks again. Jackie looks at her and says, "Well, people have been coming to me, telling me all kinds of things you've said about Chantel. And it seems like you've been stirring things up." Evelyn's expression changes instantly. You can tell she's getting nervous. There's also been chatter online about people clowning Chase for having a baby with the game. But honestly, that doesn't seem like a big deal to me. In Hollywood, especially in LA, stuff like that isn't even shocking anymore. Let's be real, the game has dated a lot of women. And if Chase is just another name on that list, it's not that surprising. Evelyn, on her old reality show, dated a soccer player from the UK who was a lot older than her. So this isn't exactly new territory. Jackie knows that Sean and the game have been making headlines. She even said, "All right, Evelyn, keep pushing. I'll drop the bone online if I have to." And when Jackie says that, you know she's not bluffing. Evelyn tries to brush it off, saying Jackie shouldn't bring it up. But Jackie isn't backing down. So now they're just waiting for Jackie to show up. Ty, clearly trying to make her mark, turns to Evelyn and asks, "Have you and Jackie talked? Would you want to?" Evelyn says, "Yeah, I would. I really care about Chantel, and I feel bad. I never wanted to seem like I was telling them what to do. I just wish Jackie would take some responsibility." That's interesting, because Jackie has also said she loves Kenise. But when Ty mentioned Jackie had a bone, Evelyn looked surprised. "Wait, what bone?" she asked. Ty tried to play it cool, acting like she wasn't trying to stir things up. "But girl, you already stirred, the pot, might as well finish cooking." Then Ming, who was quietly sitting in the back, jumped in. "You know what a bone is, right?" she asked Evelyn. She tells Evelyn, "I know Chantel, and I know how she acts. You've been trying to make me look like a bad mom, and I've let it slide long enough." And at that point, I have to agree. Evelyn's been throwing shade for too long without any pushback. So no, we're not going to feel sorry for her now. She had this coming. At the end of the day, this is a reality show. These ladies are getting paid to bring the drama, and that's exactly what we want. So Jackie, please, drop the bone. Spill the tea. Let us enjoy this season the way we deserve to. That's the recap for this week's episode of Basketball Wives. And trust me, there's more coming, especially with Nelly and Ashanti's new show dropping soon. I've got a full breakdown of that on my channel too. If you enjoyed this tea, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to that 100,000 subscriber mark. You don't want to miss what's coming next.